Virtuous Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. Good morning, dear friends. Today, December 7th, our devotional is entitled Returning to the Heart of the Matter, Returning to the Foot of the Cross. Rid yourselves of all hypocrisy, the Apostle Peter. As Christian women, we should be sure about certain things, such as the fact that 2 plus 2 is 4. For instance, it should be evident that we cannot simultaneously be religious and irreligious people. In other words, opposed to the true spirit of religion. And nevertheless, that is, unfortunately, the ironic reality of many Christian women today, starting with me. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. We attend church once a week. We claim to believe in God. We appear to obey the commandments. We don't harm others. We tithe all our income. But we are materialistic, narcissistic, and individualistic. We lie, we gossip, don't we? I think denying it would not help us at all. What does help, and a lot, is realizing that that was not Jesus' mindset when he decided to come to this world to die for you and me. He who is the example for us to imitate shows us very clear pathways. Let's see what it is. Without putting up resistance, Jesus accepted to die on the cross because he didn't cling to the things of this world. He was not materialistic. Even though he was the Son of God, he didn't feel superior to anyone, but humbled himself for humankind. He was not narcissistic. His life didn't revolve around himself, but rather was about serving others. He was not individualistic. He was the truth. He did not lie, and always said what he needed to say to people personally and with love. He was not a gossip. And it was for that integrity of character and enlightened conscience that he received the hatred and rejection he received, which in the end led him to be killed on the cross. The world does not understand what it does not understand. The truth is that if we thoroughly think about it, we realize how far we are from knowing how to live the gospel. How good it would be to remember each day what Jesus was willing to suffer for me, because remembering it produces in me the need to change. And how interesting it is to also discover that in the Old Testament, the word translated as hypocrite, hanep, means without God, one who has departed from God. That's the kind of hypocrisy I am talking about today. Let's not make the mistake of thinking we are religious when, in essence, we have departed from God and only keep going by inertia. That's hypocrisy. Let's go back to the basics. Let's return to the foot of the cross. Let's serve the one who came to serve. Jesus said first to his disciples, "Be on guard against the yeast of the Pharisees, I mean their hypocrisy. Luke chapter 12 and verse 1.